Now I still have to get. I have to remember how to use this thing down here. Disengage, dodge, cast, use feature, ready dash, add, use item, cast spell, use feature. I'll see you use a weapon under use item. Anybody? How do I get to my weapons? Use this feature.
To you pull up your character sheet.
Okay, I
First.
got it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now you're wanting to put your weapons on your hotbar.
Well, I got them in the hot. I had them in the little hot bar we were using before. But
Okay.
now, if I'm going to use this, I want to put them over on this thing.
See the 6 tabs above your character or your portrait in the
Yes.
bottom left?
Yes.
Those are your
Okay.
weapon slots.
Okay, that's like I did before. Okay, so I can click on them and drag them over. Okay, let me go back to inventory.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Over to. Okay, got the first one in. Okay. Is it only my physical weapons, or can I also bring over my attack spells?
You see, so the way your spells work, when you're collecting a character, you'll see bonus, you'll see cast spell.
Cast spell. Okay. All right.
And it'll.
Okay, there's where the other cantrip at will, first, second, third.
The purple one in the far right is your bonus action cast spells. The cast spells to the far left, when you click on it, it pulls up a list above it, and you click on the list. Like it'll say second, third, first, cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
And when you click on them, they pop out with the spells. So where it says... So when you click cast spell, you'll notice a pop above it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you click on any of them, they pop out in squares.
Right. Okay. And now, but that's all of them. That's not just the ones I got prepared. That shows all of them.
It shows your prepared spells.
I don't have that many prepared spells. This is showing. Oh, actually, I take that back. Over on my character sheet, it's showing all the spells. When we imported the last time, it brought everything in. It's showing everything. So what I need to do then, I need to go back and correct the character sheet. I've just been using the ones I prepared and ignoring the fact that the rest of them were there. So that's why these have popped up here, and that's fine.
Yeah,
okay, so
you can right click them and you just click prepare on it, and it'll.
And now how do I close this
combat tracker?
Well, the one's got all the squares now that have the spells up. They're blocking. They're covering the map up.
Just click cast spell again. It'll drop the whole menu.
Okay. So now I'm going to get right. I don't need the initiative tracker because you already got that up. Pop.
Yep.
Okay, so now let me just make sure all my physical weapons are loaded.
We just need need you to roll a d20. Yeah.
All right, I got one more physical weapon to load.
You know what? There. I'll roll a d20 too.
All right, and I need to roll a d20.
Oh yeah.
I'm good. I rolled a
10.
I rolled a 4.
They got 2 4. We got 2 4s. Oh man.
Rollies.
We got rollies. It's canon. It's canon.
Mm-hmm.
Roll off. Da-da-da. Who's got the higher decks?
Oh, you want to use a
Zero?
dex or just do a roll off?
Just do a roll off, but yeah, okay.
Wait, we're not the lowest. Or the highest.
It's the highest.
Ground. Yeah.
But you
The
tied.
Nars is the highest.
Carlos is not a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We did lowest last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter.
There's a 10 on the there.
God, none of us rolled over.
It's either going to be the
10.
2 or the 10. Yeah, the 4s are safe.
That sounds great for combat.
Hey, Booze, you said you were going to roll too, right?
I did. I rolled a 19.
All right.
Oh, there's the high.
Well, shit. From last week's perspective, from the sky down, God looking upon the minions of the world. Nah, so where we left off, you guys,
Ignore that roll. Yeah, ignore that roll. Okay. I had to get that cleared that out. Okay. Go ahead.
so,
Would you do
picking
it
up-
underneath Maya's view, or?
I'm gonna do it from just in general. Picking up from last week, y'all were making track to the Candlekeep. Getting sidetracked by a wagon, which then turned into a fight. Apparently, a group of kidnappers trying to take a shield from you. One being a demon of some sort, unrecognizable at this point, as it got exploded with fire.
No idea how.
Realizing one of the carts got blown up, 2 of the carts, a few horses, you guys recouped all your belongings and loaded up in the 2 last carriages, and spent a day of travel without any hassle. The rain came and basically the weather got worse as time went on. I believe you guys already had stopped at the inn before this. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was before.
So,
Yeah.
as the night became, you'll did a roll for investigation, finding a path off the left side leading up into the rocks along the coastal mountains, seemingly without danger. Setting camp, setting up watch one by one, hour by hour went by until somebody noticed something in the woods. A few minutes later, ding ding, ding ding, Lennar woke with a disturbing ping.
Oh, what? Where?
Glancing about, noticed the horses were being decapitated by large ogres, and turning around to see Lilith having a staring contest with another ogre who seemed to be trying to lick and hit the bubble or object in its way. As you notice this, very quietly made your way out of this dome, sneaking around. Everybody providing their own plan and goals towards a mission to end this and get rid of them and save your horses. One by one, y'all begin to combat these ogres. Kairos flying above the cave and making loud noises to bring whatever's in the cave out. Large
Yay!
black wolves exit this cave to only been bombarded by ogres and they begin to attack and batter each other to death. Safe in your bubble for now, seemingly.
Hopefully.
As the wolves combat the ogres, a lot larger than expected. Are not going down as easy as these ogres thought as they fight back and forth. Y'all pick up from there as ogres begin to surround the bubble, trying to figure out how to get whatever's in out. And oddly, it's a decent amount of ogres. Like, I would say nobody's ever seen this many ogres at once.
We haven't brought any of them down yet. We've
there's
beaten on them, and but none of them have actually physically gone down yet.
None of them has physically gone down yet, no. The one on the edge of the bubble is bleeding, like,
Yes.
and
I pounded on him several times. Yes.
yeah, and he's
Fiercely.
he's the only one really holding a club per se. Like it's more, but he is not left the side of this bubble since it started, and he doesn't look happy, but he's just bleeding all over his face, and yeah, he looks the angriest of all of them. The other one's pretty furious with the wolves right now, but as far as you guys are concerned, these ones outside the bubble are your major concern. Seems all the other ones are distracted by wolves. Lennar, you can give me a perception check before we pick up with combat.
Alright.
13?
13.
You flying around overhead, looking down, they're beginning to pat the fire out that you had put on them. And you notice another ogre standing in the woods. Just by a tree, just kind of staring, watching.
Now, granted, would I be able to see that far with the
You got dark vision, right?
60 feet, but I'm 100 feet in the air?
You only needed a 12 to see him. He's a large creature.
Okay. I'm just making sure for myself.
Yeah. You assume from the size of it, it's another ogre. And he's just kind of sitting under the tree. Not sitting, but, standing by the tree, just waiting. Not seemingly being aggressive.
He's
Not
on
making any noise.
He's on the cusp of the firelight.
Yeah, you're
Hidden
seeing
in
the
the
front of him
darkness.
kind of flicker off the other one that's running from the fire that just hit him.
I don't think any of the rest of us can see him, not from where we are.
Currently, no. Only person that can see
I mean-
him is, Kairos.
Well,
But
Yeah.
Kairos can
Well, I
roll
know
perception if you want to be able to see
Armin's
him too.
focused on the guys right outside the bubble.
for
He's not worried
yourselves.
about anybody else.
Sure. Just get a scope. Oh man, it's gonna be a fun night, guys.
Yeah, you notice him too. He's probably more kind of like right there. He's kind of like arm around the tree, kind of, and looking around. It's odd for an ogre.
He's not trying to make himself hidden by any means.
It looks like he is,
Oh,
but
in his own way.
in his own way.
Okay.
From your perspective, you probably think he thinks he's hidden.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let him think that for a while.
Well, he's
as
certainly
well.
trying.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, that's orcs. Never mind. I was about to say. Is it the same as with orcs? If they think hard enough, it comes true.
Yeah. But these guys are dumber.
The one meme of a bunch of orcs gathered together. I'm a tank. I'm a tank. I'm a tank. I'm a tank.
So, yeah. You can't see me.
Oh.
You can't see me.
Hiding behind a single plank. Yeah.
Yep. Of course.
At least it's not as bad as Beholders.
You see 3 of those appear. No.
Oh, be quiet.
Oh god.
I quit this campaign. I'm done.
So we pick up with Kairos.
Really feeling it on those rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little fun last time against smacking into them, but better than that tree. Okay.
Did we end
Alright.
with your turn?
Cool.
It just got to mine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it just
So I
got
didn't
to him. He
get to
has
do
not
anything.
gone yet. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I
Yeah.
remember the last turn you
at the top
coming
of the
down
hour.
really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Dodging a tree.
I was definitely like Dragon Ball Z flying. How they shoot down.
Yeah, you just.
It's like, get me out of here. All right.
And nobody speaks
Okay.
giant, right?
No. I
Okay.
don't believe
Not
anybody does.
anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Kairos sees Big Ugly over here, and sees him that he thinks he's hiding. Definitely happy to be away from the numerous ones up top. I will. Yeah, let me pull up my sheet for that one. Where is it? Where's my feature? Insightful fighting. There it is. I'd like to use my bonus action to use insightful fighting. Let me just make sure.
Seems to be working fine now.
Why would it do that?
Okay, yeah, it doesn't say anything about physical. Okay, so let me click on it so I can post it. So as a bonus action, I want to use that, and basically it's my insight versus their deception. And if I succeed, then I can use my sneak attack against them if I
Okay.
hit. So my insight roll. Oh God. Then
So-
they have to roll deception.
Okay, for which one?
Sorry, let me get the page out of the way.
This
For oops, this guy. Yeah,
guy? Okay.
he's marked as being targeted, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Deception. This is gonna be hilarious.
You've got so much room for it, you know. You can
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that a -2 doesn't help.
Yeah, we're gonna roll like a 19.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just know
He-
he's going
he-
to. Yeah.
So I got a 4,
All right.
-2.
Just like Kairos, only his went up. And, yeah. Yeah.
He's just so like, Bubble, what in you?
Twinsies.
do. Yeah. All right, and I thought I had bad charisma. Okay, so and that's a good thing. So then he's targeted. I'm going to shoot him with the longbow.
With advantage.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, if you attack the target,
Just
Wait.
that I can use sneak attack.
Oh,
not
yeah.
Advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I skipped a line.
That's okay. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, it hits.
Hey. Plus sneak attack. Come on.
6
Ooh.
plus
Oh yes.
13, 19.
He licks the surface of this dome, and as he comes back, an arrow goes through the side of his head, and one of his eyes explodes out. He's like, oh! And he just falls back. And it kind of startles you, Lilith, because you're like, it kind of hits the dome a little bit, like splashes, and then he just falls back onto the ground.
Alright.
Such a messy little foe.
And I want to say that I should have enough regular movement to get in there.
Okay.
That's 20 feet plus even with 10 feet up, right?
Yep.
I should be okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you can glide in there.
Kind of glide down towards the bubble.
It says I am hitting a wall. Thank you.
It was the rock surface.
And yeah, if I'm in, then I am. That is everything that I can do. So I will end my turn.
He'll
Good timing.
end his turn. Does
I was
anybody?
reading a book.
Yeah, Maya's in the middle of reading a book. Perfect person to be missing, you know.
Right?
That's right. Just stay there and keep the dome up. Yeah,
You have one shot.
that's right.
Staff
Sit
of Power
there.
book is amazing. Okay, and this guy. He's got to make a deck save, I'm pretty sure, to put out the fire.
Yeah.
Just have 10 or better. Thank you. We're resting.
16 with a -1,
Oh, okay.
so the fire ends up going out.
Okay, thank you. They need to be cooked anyways.
And that's his action. He can't really. He don't have multi-attack, so that's him. And now
Alright,
it's Lennar's turn. You're flying around in the air.
Quick question. I know I'm flying. I need help fixing something.
Okay.
How do I shrink my box down here? With
Oh,
Which
the
used to
box
be
at
a
the
lot.
bottom? Okay,
Yeah.
go to the cog in the top right of the whole screen. Of the game, top right.
This dog?
Yep. Now go to configure settings.
System settings?
Go to
Module
module
settings.
settings.
Module?
It's the second one down.
Combat HUD?
Argo HUD, yep. And then the scale slider, you slide that over. Normally halfway or a little. I got it at 0.5 for me.
Okay. That works.
That's a
I'll
lot
play with
smaller.
it. Yeah, I'll play with it, but I just was like, that's taking up more than half my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it starts off really big if you don't change it. So
It wasn't that way prior, though. That's the weird part.
Yeah, something got weird.
it might have been an update.
Yeah. Alright, well, now I can move it back to my main screen in its perfect size. Alright, thank you.
Awesome. Okay.
Alright, so he just had the fire go out, so noticing the fire go out, would I notice him move at all or anything like that?
Yeah, you notice a move from right here to over there. They both moved to the left, like towards the wolf.
But, because I can no longer see him, so I now would have to roll with disadvantage to attack him, correct?
You see the fire guy. He's kind of steam coming off of him. You know where he's at.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, with the fire out, I can't see all these guys like I used to.
Whoa.
No, it's dark as crap.
That's right. With the fire going, I can see them. And,
You would have disadvantage on attacks because it's so
Yeah.
dark.
Why does it
Yeah.
keep going to attack? No, I'm trying.
Oh, target. You got to target the person.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, and it keeps normal.
Doing damage.
There we go.
There we go.
Gotcha.
So that is first turn.
Did you
I targeted him.
Did you do it at disadvantage?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but it keeps.
I think it's
You
control.
hover over the number and then you hit the minus key. Will do it for you. It hits the ogre. And the extra die was for his Zephyr Strike.
Was 8. Yeah.
No, it shouldn't even do that. And I think it's like I'm trying to click disadvantage, and also it keeps rolling attack damage without actually rolling the die. So there we go.
Make sure. Yeah. Now you got 14. They both hit. So. They both hit anyway. So yeah, you're good. And then was the extra damage 8?
No, he shouldn't take any extra damage. It should be.
Oh, that was
12,
previous round. Yeah.
Gotcha.
12 plus 9.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, he's still standing, but he's like, he's pulling arrows out of his shoulders. Got like one behind his ear, and it's kind of like you hit some type of artery, and he's just pouring blood down his shoulder. Dark, like
I'm going to
goo
fly
just pouring
to
off his
the,
shoulder.
Cave or cliff face side, and I can't use a bonus action stealth, can I?
No,
Okay.
not unless you're rogue.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
I'll stay 100
Yes,
feet up then in the air.
Unless he has cunning action, yeah.
Yeah, you just. This guy is just covered in blood. Where you've frickin' drilled arrows into the back. Back of the head. Top of the head and shoulder. He just looks bloodied. This ogre's looking around.
Got a wolf right next to
Yeah,
him.
he's fucking gonna swing on the wolf. Got a nat 20.
Oh, wonderful.
And just fucking grabs the wolf by the head and slams him into the ground. And then picks him and throws him against the bubble, and he's like slides and lands over there next to the bubble, just not unmoving. Just turns back at the bubble. He's just grunting at it. Armin.
All right, here we go. Armin is going to step out of the bubble here with his mace in his hand lit up. Then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. No, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the guy that's up here that I can just barely within my range, but I can only see 15
So you light
feet.
the mace?
Yeah, I'm lighting the mace.
Okay, the mace is lit.
Right. So but I can only see 15 feet. So that's the only guy I can see is that guy right there.
Yep.
All right. So now I'm going to attempt use cast spell. And it's going to be.
You have him targeted?
Yep, I'm targeting. I'm looking for Sacred Flame. Oh, wait a minute. No, I got to go to cantrip.
Yep.
Hang on. Sacred Flame. Right. I clicked on that. Okay, and so he's got to do a DC 14 dex save.
Well, he's also this guy's had to get back up. I forgot to mention that too. So because he was prone and he stood back up.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter because he didn't move.
Yeah.
Right.
But he was knocked prone for a second. So.
Yep.
Okay.
DC 14 dex save.
Failed.
All right, so he takes 4 points of radiant damage.
Don't forget you
And
can
then-
move your mace and attack
And
with
then
it
I'm
this round.
right with bonus action. I'm moving my mace up and I'm striking him with my mace.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to figure out how do I okay, and you find that's a sacred. I mean, that's a second level spell. Second level spell. I'm trying to find my spirit guardian, my spiritual weapon.
It should be.
Too many weapons. I got too many spells up. I don't see it. Or is it a first level? Maybe it's a first level spell. Oh, hang on.
You're not casting a spell, right? You're just doing the attack, right?
I'm just moving. Yeah, I'm just moving it over. But I was going to roll for damage, but I can.
Yeah, you're gonna just go and roll for attack for your weapon.
Well, I'm trying to see what is my.
It's
What
a
is
second
it?
level,
It's a +6 to hit.
+6. Yeah.
So you
So
need
it's
to
just-
know.
It's
a
just a
D20
D6.
plus 6.
Oh, it's a D20.
20 plus
D20.
6.
Well, D20 plus 6. Okay, the hit.
And then it's a 1d8 damage plus your spellcasting
Okay.
modifier.
I'm looking at his
Too
page. It's a
far.
D8 plus 3.
All right, so we're gonna roll. This is to hit.
Yeah, it's a +6.
Oh, miss. If you're gonna roll on that one, that's just how I'm doing, I guess.
+6.
Yep. So it's a 7. That does not hit.
Yeah.
So after that, I'm going to get the hell back in the bubble.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
And your turn.
My turn.
Well,
I know why
oh.
I did since it was under.
I'm
it was under a
gonna-
bonus question. That's it. Okay.
Load up 15 feet above the bubble.
Okay.
Damn. 4 points damage. That whole turn.
Then I'm going to look around. See, I shouldn't assume what I see. What do I see? I need to make a perception.
You have Devil Sight. You see everything.
Okay.
That's the one benefit of being you.
I'm going to target this idiot who's who has attention on the bubble,
Okay.
and I'm going to a little friendly Eldritch Blast. Team number 1 does 9 plus 8.
You nailed him right in the face. Just, whoa!
It's another 8 damage from my Radiant Soul, 5, and 3 from my Jinn.
For what?
The Radiant Soul feature gives me an additional 5 radiant damage for all my spell attacks.
Do you mind just linking that? Want to just click it? Should be
I
able to
can,
just click it and it'll drop in the chat.
let me go to my features here. Okay. Radiant Soul. Why is it not doing it?
Okay, starting at 6th level, you link your celestial servant and radiant, you resistant to radiant damage. Cast a spell, deals radiant damage or fire.
Yeah, and I chose Radiant. It's a 5th level Radiant. And then the other feature of mine, which is also my Jinn pack, allows me to do additional 3 thunder damage from a Jin pack
Hold
on my first attack.
Fire, you can use add a charisma spot for a 1 radiant or fire damage roll spell against.
It's only once per round. It's not.
Isn't
as if I
Eldritch
added
Blast
it.
force damage?
Yes, Eldritch Blast is 9 force. I do additional 5 radiant and an additional 3 thunder. From all that.
Where did you get the other damage though? Because I don't see it.
It's in my features.
The Radiant Soul adds the Radiant, and then having a Jinn adds the damage to the
First
that
attack.
particular attack. Yeah.
Wasn't this an issue last week in that the Radiant Soul says you got to be 6th level, but because you've got some kind of a feature
That's what it
that
is.
makes it
It was
available
pulling
in
the
5th.
wrong.
Yeah,
pulling
yeah,
the
It's
wrong
pulling the
Radiant Soul.
Warlock or
yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that we had this hiccup last time too.
yeah. So how much damage was it?
It's 5 radiant and 3 thunder.
So 8.
In addition to the 9 force,
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
so 17 total.
Yeah, he's looking bad. He's like gets hit back, and then you just see 2 more arcs just explode left
Should
and
be
right
able to-
off of it.
Have something programmed to
That's what.
roll the extra damage.
I know, but I don't know where I would put that in at.
Yeah.
It's only on the first. It's only on the first hit.
That would probably be attached to the feature. But
Might be able to
still
add
pretty
it
up.
as a damage formula in the feature.
Yep.
Yeah, some
Might be.
macro you got to add. Yeah.
Then it kind of
Okay.
behaves like the sneak attack.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, no. Sneak attack is the weapon.
Yeah. I might have to add that later or something for some weird thing. But yeah. And then second beam.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, nowhere near.
Just barely
Close enough.
misses.
Oh.
Actually, that
Still
hits.
hits him.
Yeah, it still hits him. Just barely
It
hits
was
him.
11 hitting. Wow. 1 whole point.
Woo.
That's bad as rolls out. That's almost as bad a roll as I had.
Just nicks him across the shoulder.
Mine was worse because I missed.
Then I use the rest of my movement to float back down. 15 feet. I have to get what it's
You
doing.
don't like floating?
Oh, I changed
Go
my
nuts.
elevation again?
Right click your character and then on the left
Elevation.
side
Right click
as you
on
land.
the character.
That's right.
I'm looking for it. I can't see it.
I already did it.
Right click and don't remember which it is.
He's got me back on the ground.
Booge is muted.
Yep. Thank you. Good call.
I saw a bunch of weird things going on, and it's like, whoops.
So you're on the ground. You're fine.
Okay, we're fine.
Look the way he says that. Yeah, you're fine.
Everything's fine.
You'll be fine.
That's
Right.
right.
Can you do anything else? You done?
That was my turn. Here, I'll click
Okay.
the enter.
I got you. Okay, where's this big boy? He's fighting with the wolf. Smash.
That's right. He's the one who succeeded against his deck save
Smashing this wolf to death.
with his bare fists.
Yeah, just fucking beating the hell out of him. Not doing a lot of damage, but it's definitely hurting him. Same wolf's gonna turn. He's gonna attack. It's gonna attack him. Ooh, can he make it? Succeeds. Wolf grabs a hold of his arm, Tries to pull him to the ground. Can't quite get him down. That's the end of him.
Hmm.
No, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay, end of him.
I'm gonna grab my steak. This is not my turn.
Ogre. Just smashes him. He's gonna step out and he's gonna stab the shit out of him.
At least try.
Okay. Definitely. Hits him once and pops off a sneak attack. A little extra damage in there. Rhea looks over at Kairos. What's... Should we stay? They'll kill each other. Just...
That would be the hope.
That's right.
Okay. They put each other out. But the one's looking around in the sky. He's looking around.
Bummer.
Kinda sees his friend over there and he's gonna wander over there and he's gonna go to town.
Yes, Ollie.
Oh, just smashes that wolf. Okay.
You alright there, Drew?
Yeah, Griff, you're breathing really heavy in the mic.
Oh, sorry.
That's where I was
Oh,
coming from.
well, Will, I will certainly ask her, white with chocolate or orange with chocolate? That's the choice.
That is the real question.
Right.
42.
No, that's the answer.
Okay, I'll ask her. Hang on. Hey guys, I'll be right back. Gotta go ask a question.
Kairos?
Ah, my turn. Okay. So Ray was like essentially asking if we should just hide in the bubble.
Yeah.
Was that her?
She's just kind of
her
looking
thing?
around. She's observing. She doesn't seem frightened by anything, but
Mhm.
she is just. She's not. She knows that this can't be destroyed. So.
Yeah. Let's see. If I see ones that are definitely looking hurt, then I'll
Oh, you can
try
see
to.
Two almost directly on the other side of the bubble, like
Mhm.
right there, and then one over there.
Okay.
This one in the
So-
back, you see it like reaching behind its head, trying to pull out an arrow it can't reach.
All right. And let's see.
Hey, Holly. Hey, white cake, chocolate frosting. All right, bye-bye.
Cheesecake, chocolate frosting. Gotcha.
Oh my.
Right.
Oh my!
My wife's birthday is Christmas Day,
Oh my god!
and we're trying to. My daughter wanted to know, what kind of cake. So,
Yeah, my nephew's birthday is the 24th, Christmas Eve, so.
Oof.
oh,
Mine was 4 days ago. 3 days.
yes.
3 days ago.
That's way too close. Mine's.
I feel bad for those who have
Before
birthdays
that.
around Christmas.
My
Yeah.
birthday falls on Easter every once in a blue moon.
Oh,
Once in a blue moon.
All right. So yeah, let's see. Kairos is gonna get to this end of the bubble and fly up to get out of it.
Okay.
So that was about what 10
10.
move, and then let's see. If I can get 10, if I go 10 up from there, I'll be sticking out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But will
you're-
I be in melee? Because I don't want to be in melee. That's the only thing.
You are in melee.
Ah. Cool. Then I will. Let's see. Shucks. That's what I get for zooming out. Cool. I'll just use my bonus to disengage, so I'm not being attacked, and go up
man.
the rest of my height or flying speed. So I went 10, 20, so I'll go up another 10. Use my
So you disengage up.
yeah,
Switchers?
another 10. It's like, huh, too close.
Yeah, pretty much.
hello.
And then I will target him and try to shoot. Wow, that shot out real fast. Yeah, not bad.
That's good.
10 damage. And whoa, what in the world?
You're flying. What?
Okay.
You shoot him and you just hear.
That's a little terrifying.
Okay.
All right, so that was disengage, that was attack, and my move. So that's all I got. Let's go. Yay!
Yeah, you blooded him.
That dude's dead.
Yep. Myra breathing a book.
Okay. That's the end of your turn.
Yes.
That guy's sleeping.
Is that what we call it nowadays?
Check.
Right.
My is ooh, interesting. This guy is pissed. He can't get that arrow out of the back of his neck, and he is. Let's see. Yeah. He bleeds out. He fucking hits the rocks, like falls this way and just falls over. He only had 3 health. Took 4 bleeding damage. He just bled out all over the ground. He's covered in his own blood. Okay. You just hear a thud below you.
I want to attempt to do something.
Okay.
I want to attempt to create as much noise to attract them to me as possible. So I'm going to use my action to go through my bag and pull out the only thing I have that can make noise from my intelligence check. Well, by intelligence, I didn't actually make an intelligence check. I shouldn't say intelligence check. But the pipes that are in my bag.
Are you talking about pipe of sewers?
Yes.
Okay. So
Super sound.
go ahead and, because I was just checking your inventory, you didn't have it equipped, but I just equipped it on you.
Well, that's
So-
why I said I'm taking my action.
Okay. So
To go
you
through
take
my
your
bag.
action and you pull it out, and
Yes.
you've got it equipped, and you're gonna play it.
I'm going to attempt to play it.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
That's going to be an interesting thing.
Go ahead and roll a d20 plus your charisma.
So just a D20.
Yep. Could end well. You're really high up in the air.
It was so close to being a nice number.
Yeah, it was. They're all like that.
I mean, I just was taking my action to get it out, Nathan. That was going to have to be my whole turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I don't believe I can take 2 actions unless I attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
That's still
That's-
that's still gonna it's gonna be funny.
Okay.
Okay. So the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's the whole turn I can do.
He's over here like wiping blood off his face, breaking arrows. You're still flying above, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kairos?
Oh, I thought you had asked me. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm still flying. But
Yeah,
He,
because
uh,
that was
then
all
I
my
move.
movement.
He grabs a large stick
Oh boy.
from one of the bushes and he's throwing it at you.
Cool. I think I'm gonna have to use uncanny dodge. For the first time. Let's see.
12 to hit.
God.
Misses. I guess not. He's partially blinded from all the blood in his face. There's nothing but air. Armin.
Same thing as we did before, only this stepping out.
Okay.
Well, yep, grab a torch, okay? I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the guy up here. Let's see. Cast spell. Cantrip. Toll the Dead. Alright, he has taken damage. So he's got to make a DC 14.
Well, he fell with a -1.
Okay, so, but he's taking damage, so he's not gonna. It'll be a D12s, 2 D12s.
Roll
instead
two
of
D12s. Since
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just
So
go ahead
that's
and D12 twice and then roll.
all right. That's gonna be
Ooh. Woo! Ooh!
all right.
You
23
cast this
damage.
spell in his direction, and he and he just goes limp and goes down.
Okay. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to move my mace. As far as well, actually, 5, 10, 15. That's as far as I can see. I'm just going to move my mace to where he was standing. That's as far. I mean, that's all. I know. I mean, I not going to attack anything, but that's as far as I can only move it that far. That's as far as I can see. And after that, I'm moving back into the bubble.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm done.
And your turn, Lilith.
It's okay.
See another one go down.
Yes, and see if any of the other ones are interested. That one's dead, right?
Yep, it's unmoving.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's
he's
like
dead.
got both hands on its neck, and it's just like
dead.
on the ground.
You said, is there anyone hiding back? Well, I guess I would have to move around to find out.
Yeah, you're unsure. You can make a perception, but you have to move to the other side of the bubble. Because there's some stuff blocked. The tent's blocking some of the view. You'd have to get like right here to see over there.
Right.
Or
I see these idiots fighting off a couple wolves. Is this wolf still alive?
he is still alive. He is taking a beating.
Excuse me.
So I am going to. Yeah, it's control to move, right?
Yeah.
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 Dare. I do see this gentleman back here attempting to hide.
So what you see from your point of view. So I don't know what. Let me look and see what your natural perception is. You see him dragging a dead horse through the woods.
He's got his meal. He's happy.
Somebody gonna
like-
yell,
was
"Don't eat them! They
70.
got worms."
He's got it by the leg and he's just dragging it through the woods. And he's out.
He ain't dealing with any of these idiots. All right. What round is this? This is.
It's been a minute. Round 4.
Okay, so I still got 4 more rounds. 4 more of flight.
Yep.
So this time I'm going to pop up my 15 feet above the... Oh, 20 feet above the bubble this time. Chill out up on top.
So you're next to your buddy.
Pyros. Yeah. Keep an eye on him.
Kind of just floating in the sky.
Right.
He's over here doing barrel rolls and stuff.
I feel this poor wolf in the back has has a too rough of a time.
Yeah, one's got its tail, the other he's biting on. One's biting on his, trying to. He's got a hold of one of them's hand, and the other one's trying to pull him off with the tail.
So I'm going to go ahead and sliver him.
Which one?
Oh,
I see.
this
Okay.
one.
Oh, failed.
And he takes a wonderful 8 damage there.
Ooh.
Yeah. And his next save is a minus a D4.
It's an intellect save or any save?
Any save.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Hey, look, it's his turn. Just smashes the wolf in the face as the other one holds him down and just beats him and the wolf stops moving. gonna see this other guy. It's his turn. As this new competitor comes over, the wolf does not like his presence. And bites him, and you
Nor
said,
should it. That's the one that was mind slivered.
yeah, he
Yep.
succeeded with disadvantage.
It's not disadvantage. That's
Just
Minus
minus
Steve.
4.
Yeah, so
Or
he,
D4.
yeah, it automatically did it because he got a 14. He got an 18, but it turned to a 14, I guess. And he had to save it,
Nice.
so he had to save with a 13, so he still had one up.
Oh wow.
Was
So-
worth a shot.
Though strength is probably their best stat, so.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it rolled at yeah. It's fine. Yep. But he still takes damage. He takes 10 piercing damage from the wolf. Which one was first? I think I rolled it wrong. I did it at disadvantage, but it would have been just -4. Would have been a 9 minus 4. He would have failed.
Well, it's a D4 roll.
Yeah.
It's normal, and then you roll a D4 to
Well, he
minus
rolled a
that.
9 on his first roll, so he's actually prone.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll let you interpret the dice how you feel.
Yeah.
This guy's prone?
Yeah, that guy just
Okay.
got knocked prone. The wolf was holding onto his arm and pulled him. He's face
To the ground.
down on the ground, so his back is facing up. He's dead. So ogre sees the wolf do this.
Aha! I'm able to leave class so early. Sorry.
Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, I don't have classes for the rest of this week.
Smashes the wolf in the back.
Mm.
Catching the wolf off guard. Kind of turns around real quick. Okay. He sees this guy get knocked down. He comes up, starts stabbing him in the neck.
Don't mind if I do.
He gets advantage. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 16 to hit, 19 to hit. I think it hits. Yeah. Oh, max sneak damage too. Oh. Fuck it. Back rolls into the bubble. Fucked him up. Yeah. So that's the end of his turn. Rhea. Just gonna come stand over here next to Armin. Just holding her stance. This guy's gonna run up, fucking just smash the wolf.
Him to kick the wolf, yeah.
22, boom.
Oh,
Just fucking
He punks
nails
him.
the wolf. Oh, oh. Fucking hits the wolf hard. This guy is just disappeared.
that's fine.
And he's gone.
Like, he has his dinner. He's fine.
Yeah. He ain't about this life.
Oh boy. Okay.
See a woman floating next to you.
Oh, hi.
We still got 4 out there, right? The 3 in the group, and then the one over there standing by himself.
Oh, this one.
This is dead.
This one's dead.
Oh, he's
okay.
dead. Oh, I'm
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just
It's these 3-on-1.
Okay.
It's a 3-on-1 fight right now.
All right. All right.
And this one was still prone, I believe. And then this guy
Prone
just
and
ran
critically
in.
wounded.
This guy was there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need to. Make
Bloody
sure.
him up. Splat, splat, splat.
All right. That's cool.
All right. This dude looks like he's gotten some hurt in. So I'm gonna go for this guy, and I'll do the insightful fighting again as my bonus.
Okay.
So I don't think it's gonna do any. Yeah, I tried to see if it was gonna give me a little button to roll my insight in there, but it didn't. So, so insight. Oh wow! I don't think that's gonna work.
I got a 3.
Does it matter if it's a 1?
In this situation, no.
Okay. Yay! Probably the only time that'll happen.
Yep.
What
Oh.
happened?
All right.
He rolled a nat
So-
1, but he got a 5, so it still beats a 3.
So I can.
But
still
it's
use
not
get
in
sneak
this
attack.
opportunity. It doesn't affect it.
Mhm.
Oh,
Doesn't
yes,
affect
it's
any-
on private rolls. Okay.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, we didn't see it.
I saw it though. I can see it.
So that's all.
You
that
can
matters.
you can
That's all
private
that
roll
matters.
your
I was-
stuff if you
I
want.
was
And
trying to mess with something, and I
I'm
didn't
the
want it to
I can see
accidentally
everybody's rolls. I can see everybody's conversations.
Let
Oh,
me
you're
switch
fine.
that to public. There we go. All right.
Have
so...
you put my wing token out yet, or?
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Yay.
Oof.
I need
Plus sneak
Sneak.
attack.
Ooh.
One better
All
than the last
right.
time. That is
23.
damage total.
Yeah.
Booyah.
And that was the guy on the far left.
This one, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. I'm 20 feet up. I am. I'm going to lower down so that I'm inside the bubble. So I think that's probably 15 feet for me. And
you'd be going all the way
Oops.
to the ground unless you're just going down 15 feet.
whatever works. Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Because I can still get back up there if needed. But yeah, I'll go down to the ground. And that was that. Okay, yep. That is my turn.
Okay, this should do it. Update. Ta-da.
Ah. Oh,
Okay,
got our wings out.
so that's the end of his turn. That's the end of her turn. No turn. Lennar.
Alright. So my
You can
action
now,
was-
you can see a light coming from the bubble ever so often.
You also should see me glowing.
Yeah. You're above the bubble, right? So, yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to. What is that? Is that 7 to 17? It was on the edge for me.
7.
Well, after pulling out the pipes of sewers and equipping it, I'm going to blow it as hard as I can and as loudly as I can.
Okay.
That's
You guys
so
just
much-
hear. So you're just blowing at it? You're literally, that's what you're doing. You're... And just this loud, like, whistle.
I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make as loud of a noise as possible and attract their attention. Partially knowing that this is magical, hoping that it will somehow save me and save the horses.
To wait.
That was my turn. I use my action to blow into it.
Okay. You don't see nothing happen directly. You can make a perception if you want to see if you notice anything.
I'll wait till my next turn.
Okay.
Mainly, I'm trying to finish up a discussion post as well for school, so
No problem.
I'm listening in, but
But from 100,
Garmin.
yeah, from 100 feet up, you have to make a perception check to see if you notice
Oh.
anything.
Ow. Sorry.
You okay?
More than likely a disadvantage too, because you're so high.
Kairos just fall.
Kairos is landed inside the bubble.
All right.
It's looking.
Armin. All right. Armin's gonna step out. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this guy over here.
Where'd you?
All right. Cast spell. Toll the Dead. DC 14 Wisdom.
They're not doing good with this wisdom save.
That's the whole point. Damage is 2d12s.
It's out.
Oh, I don't need that. Minus this.
It must be initially doing some type of damage, because they die the minute they fail.
Okay.
It must be doing the 2d6 damage automatically.
Yeah. Well, I'm not clicking the damage, but anyway. So I'm now going to move my spiritual weapon, which I haven't had to use because I'm going to move it over to where this dead guy I just killed is. That's 15 feet. So, and then I'm going back into the bubble.
Damn, I have no clue how much damage it did.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much
it,
did he have.
he had 15 health. So,
Okay, so I'm going to roll just to see what the damage would have been. It only would have been 3. I don't know why.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, seriously, yeah, do that. and then I'm gonna move my my spiritual weapon over there and attack him with it, which will be a D12 plus 6.
You got advantage. He's prone.
Okay. All right. So let's go. That's a D12.
D20.
Oh, excuse me. It's a D20 plus 6. Let me. How do I uncheck it? No, I don't want. I want to clear it. How do I? Once you click it, just how do you clear it out?
Space.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna go with the 20 plus 6, and that's a roll. This is to see if I hit with a spiritual weapon.
Definitely hits.
Okay, so now that's what's the damage of the spiritual weapon?
1d8 plus 6.
1d8 plus 6. Okay, all right. So we'll go with D10. Excuse me. D8. Oop, overshot. D8 plus 6. This is the damage roll.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
13.
13.
Guess what?
Okay, it still killed him, right?
He's dead anyways.
He's dead
That's
anyway.
fine, but let's be fair about it. Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, and then I see it back into the bubble. So that's my turn. We click on end turn. Ooh, I actually see it. All right.
You see the mace kind of just whirlwind over there and then hit him in the head and get stuck for a second and kind of wiggle. It just goes limp. The mace still floating there.
Well, let's see here. Lilith is going to see that this gentleman has just received some nice arrow damage to himself. So she's going to take advantage and just blast him.
Okay.
And that's
Boom.
also plus the 8 for the initial attack.
Okay.
5
Oh,
radiant,
9.
3 thunder.
That's 9 points of damage.
And then there's the second roll. Which did 7 more points of force damage.
Yeah. You
All
just
right.
end him.
And she's gonna float back down into the bubble.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's her turn.
As that one goes down, this other one looks around.
There's a wolf still alive too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gonna try to smash the wolf, but he's looking around. He's taking up the surroundings and noticing that everybody's going down. Nat 20.
He's not that stupid.
He
Yeah.
grabs the wolf and crushes its neck and drags it and then takes off running in this direction with the wolf in hand. Just holding on to it.
Good precursor to keep other things away.
So
Lots of dead ogres.
we're out of combat, but we're still in combat per se. Let's go.
Well, that
Does everybody? It's like a free turn now. So he is running. Does anybody stop him?
Which one's
Oh.
running? I can't see him, so.
Yeah, you can't see
The only
him.
one who probably see him is Lilith, and Lilith is going to let hm have his meal and run away.
Yeah. Armin can't see. He's running into the darkness. Armin can't see at all now.
Yeah, he's right outside. But he's actually 15 feet farther than you can see.
Yeah, the only one who can see him is me, and I'm going to let him run away.
And Kairos, Kairos can
Kairos can just barely, yeah.
Yeah. Kill him, Kairos. We're hurting
The
three
Kairos.
dogs.
So Kairos, if you do nothing, he's running.
I'm good.
Okay.
He can run.
Okay.
I whisper over him, let him have his meal.
Yeah, they already killed the horses, or some of them anyway.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
as the air gets quiet, occasionally hear the sound of a fart. Ogre. Still passing gas.
Mm.
Oh, did both of the last
Side
ogres
effect
run
of
away?
death.
Yeah. 2 of them ran away. So Lilith is going to ask Fisk, do you think we have a better place to secure the 2 remaining live horses?
Does anyone come and let Lenore know?
I guess I should fly up. Well, I have a
'Cause
full minute of flight left.
'cause in the
30 seconds of
meantime,
flight left.
30
Don't think
seconds
I
and
can-
counting.
in
Yeah, I
the
don't have
meantime-
time. And tell Kairos to let him know.
In the meantime, why, like, because Lenore doesn't know he's like just clinging to the cliff face wall, 100 feet in the air, like and I'm going to waste the other 2 charges of the pipes just blowing into him.
Kairos
Okay.
is,
Blowing,
I'm going
just
to.
trying to distract
Go
him
ahead
and
and
bring
roll
him
2
to
more
me.
performance checks.
Don't we
This
have
is gonna
someone
be
that has
fun.
message?
Oh yes, yes. Maya points at you and says,
10 and 18.
"Come back to the come back to the bubble now."
You hear this in your head.
I will slowly lower myself just to see, make sure that everything's safe and gone. And then fly back towards the bubble then.
So you, as you lower yourself to the ground, you see the orc, or the ogre, just sitting in a pool of its own blood. And you hear... You look around, and you see 6 packs of rats running through the woods at you.
Aww.
And they all stop in front of you.
Now, granted, from what I remember, I don't know what this pipe does, correct?
Nope.
So I'm going to be panicked.
That's a fair reaction.
I would think so.
It's hilarious. Hilarious. Do you do anything?
Well, that's what I'm reading.
Okay.
Because it's like, even in real life, I don't fully know what this pipe does. I've like partially read it.
Armin's sitting back down. The fight's over as far as he's concerned. He's not going to sleep or anything, but he's going to sit back down and catch his breath.
Okay.
Let the adrenaline cool off a little bit.
Same.
Will is going to mention to Fisk and Kairos that we still have 2 horses alive up there.
Fuck.
Got 2 of them.
Are they? Good.
So
That worked out then.
Well, I mean, we can bring them in the bubble with us.
No, you
Put them
can't.
on one side, keeping in mind what they do when they're standing around.
Not according to the spell, you can't do that.
So they won't fit in. Okay,
What?
a large creature.
Oh, so I have to play the pipes each round as an action to make them, or if I make them friendly, keep them friendly.
We're gonna say things happen. They just occasionally some like how long do you sit out here?
Well, I'm going to back away, still in the air, towards the tent.
How far up in the air?
About 20 feet in the air if I see the ogres are dead.
Yeah, so you kind of lift back off.
I never touched the ground, per se.
Oh, okay. Well, as you come closer to the ground, like out of the darkness, you just hear the scurrying of mice and rats.
Yeah, listen, I'm just going to back up into the tent to actually talk to everybody and just basically be flushed, be like, yo,
So you go to the bubble and lower yourself back down?
yeah, and now I'm on the ground.
Okay.
I'm just going to, so I see the ogres are gone. Now there's a bunch of rats.
Well, why are there a bunch of rats?
Yeah, that's what.
I just see him outside the bubble. Oh, great.
I can't see him, but he's going to take your word for it and go, where the hell the rats
How
come from?
friendly are these rats?
Oh no. They kind of surrounded me as I came to the ground.
Not good.
I wanted to get up to the edge of the tent and just look out to see
Just make
them
an
all.
intelligence check.
Oh, that's a +0 also.
Lar?
Nice.
You have no fucking clue. You're like, holy shit, that's a lot of rats.
I told you I don't know why.
Well, Armin's going to ask, where did these rats come from? Were they attracted by the fight, or there was something we did that got attracted these rats? They weren't around earlier.
They
I mean,
They're
I know-
nibbling
I
on
know I had-
ogre flesh.
I know I had Maya check out the pipe for me, but I don't recall. Did I fully comprehend everything Maya said, or did Maya fully let me know what the pipes do?
I don't think Maya even told you.
Well, I remember her checking them out for me.
She said
Yeah,
if you...
she had
So you know the pipe... You've never used it, but you know if you play the pipe, it supposedly brings rats. And it holds up to 3 charges. And you blew this pipe 3 times.
So I was trying to distract the ogres and draw them away from the horses, and I blew the load in the pipe.
All right. So there's
face palms.
these rats. They were not magically created. They were local rats that responded to your call, like the Pied Piper.
Yes, I believe I may have summoned them to me.
Is this a spell? How long does it? How do they hang with us before they wander away again?
Well, they can't come in here anyway.
That
Exactly.
much I do not know. I just...
Okay. Well, we'll just have to keep an eye out in the morning. We can just leave them alone, and then we forgot to do something with the horses. We got to we'll have to do something with the rats, because the rats may very well attack the horses, try to gnaw at their feet.
Anybody got some cheese?
After a few minutes, actually, you notice the rats begin to just wander back into the woods.
And dispersed?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes, this is like 5-10 minutes. Like, they seemingly just kind of walk around picking the bodies. But eventually, about 10 minutes go by and you don't see them anymore. You see one or two, like, still gnawing at corpses, like a few here and there. But they don't seem to be focused like they were a little while ago.
I don't believe I am the best suited for this. This contraption was hard for me to use with its mouth structure. I feel someone better suited in the musical performance may be better suited for these pipes.
What do the pipes look like? I mean, are they
flute.
like bagpipes
It's a
or are they?
flute.
It's a flute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a beak for a mouth, not a.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't see hardly how you do it, but
That's why I clearly said I just blew as hard as I could.
Sticks it in the bottom of his beak inside his mouth, and he just every time he opens his mouth, he's just.
It wasn't music. It was
loud screeching.
My bird calls better than that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is there
now can you play this? Can you play this flute without summoning the rats, or is summoning the rats part of just playing the flute?
You don't have to. Because it's a bonus action to expend the charges, so you don't have to use the charges.
Okay.
You can play it without expending the charges.
Okay.
Wait. False. That's metagame. Sorry. Lenore would not know
Maya
this
would
information.
Maya might explain that information now, but
Yeah, Maya would explain that the charges.
Yeah, Maya's here. Yeah.
Like I said, Lenore does not know this information though. Lenore's just like, it made loud noise good enough for me.
Yeah.
Well, if there's a way to play it without summoning the rats,
while attuned.
Armin's interested. Armin's got a set of pan flute already that he plays when he's sitting around. He very quietly plays when he's sitting around by himself or meditating. So I would be happy to take.
You would be proficient in it then, more than likely.
You have to.
I'm trying to become. I'm not proficient yet, but I'm trying to become proficient. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so you give the flute to him.
Yep, I'll give the flute to him.
Okay, that's fine. All right. I will put it in my inventory.
It takes an attunement slot.
It does. To use it at the magical charges.
Yeah.
I can play it without the magical feature without attuning to it.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I probably will go ahead and attune, but that's good to know.
Lenore just basically, to attune it, just was like, "You will make noise."
Yep. It didn't. It did something, but it probably not what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
okay.
Alrighty.
But yeah.
Well, guys, I think we need. I mean, Armin's position. I think we need to get the horses protected. We don't need to leave. We've already lost 2. We don't need to lose the other 2. What's left of the night? I don't know how you want to do it, but bring them in right next to the bubble, and stake them out right outside the bubble, so that if something happens, we can grab them and bring them in. Or you say the bubble? We can't bring them into the bubble.
No.
Okay. Well, the magic. Okay.
They're too big.
Yeah, Liam's tiny hut will not support large-sized creatures.
Okay. Well. Okay. All right.
It's unfortunate.
Yes. Okay. Well, still, I think if we have them right outside the hut, if something happens, they'll be a lot easier to protect than being staked out where the wagons are.
Okay.
So I think we need to bring them up next to the bubble, and one of us will be staying up, obviously, on duty, on guard duty, and keeping an eye on the horses. Yeah,
I'm
we'll just put 'em right there.
sure.
Lenore will stay up by this point since he's awake. Because he was asleep long enough where.
Benefit from the
All right.
8-hour rest.
Okay.
He's just going to sit and rest while watching around as he brings the horses closer to us naked.
All right. So that in the morning when we finish our rest, we'll either take the 2 wagons and scrounge out whatever we can, and because we only have one left now that we can use, unless we put 1 horse on each wagon, and that'll really slow us down. But we can do that. And all what we can do is everybody walk and use the wagon just to haul our stuff, and we can still make a little bit of time that way. And then we can also scrounge the bodies of the ogres. Don't think they're going to have much, but let's do that. We can try to check those out in the morning when we wake up. Everybody in agreement for that?
I mean, how many people does each carriage fit? 6?
6, yeah.
Yeah, but once you get all your crap in there, I mean, your packs and your bedrolls.
It's 2 on the bench in the front, and then 4 in the back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have several people with bags of holding now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You lost have a good chunk of camping equipment. And supplies for travel. When you.
I was thinking 2 up front, 2 in the back, and the rest of the space in the back for. I figure 4 riding and the rest of it with equipment, and then whoever's left walking.
Is there enough support to the top part of the wagons because they're covered wagons, right?
Yeah.
So is it strong enough to support at least like 1 person on top of it? Does it seem like it could support someone up there?
If I think was it 2, 4, 6?
Laying flat out where you distribute your weight equally on the different ribs.
Mm-hmm.
You could have
Someone
a
who
person
has
ride
wings.
on the horse.
Yeah.
True.
Or you could do a single horse per carriage. You'll just cut your travel time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, Lenore's only like 85 pounds. Can he not ride on top of the carriage?
Lennar?
Yeah.
Well, I think the best way would be
It's gonna be
4 in
really
the,
bouncy.
There's 5 of us, right?
Mm-hmm. Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Oh, plus 2, so there's 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I really think we ought to try to go 4 in the wagon, 3 walking, and then rotate. Or even, I hate to say this, even Rhea in that heavy armor, she probably needs to ride in the wagon. Honestly, just because of the weight of the armor.
Well, the wagon can take 6 people.
Yeah, 6.
Then there's some
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, then that's what.
And
But I'm
1
supposed to
person
say
on the horse.
that 4 horses are still going to have to haul all the weight. I mean, putting the person on the horse or in the back, the horse is still having to drag that weight, as opposed to walking, and that's 1 person that the horses are not having to deal with.
Well,
Just my input. You guys do it. You guys do it the way you want to. But Armin's experience in the army, driving with the wagons and horses and everything, that's what we did in the military. Because you are having to carry a bunch of crap. It's not just 6 people. You got we do have smooth left. We still have some other gear. We got our backpacks. We got our bed rolls. Even, we got a lot of stuff we got to carry.
oh. I can't do it for very long.
Yeah, and we rotate. Yeah, we change out.
But I could turn all my weight into a little 5-pound lamb.
Oh, okay.
You could what?
Genie's respite. My lamp weighs less than 5 pounds.
Yep.
All my gear, me, and anything I'm carrying goes into that lamp.
So, okay, yeah. Yeah. So you let the whole party know that you can do this. So you all now know that he can go into a lamp.
Kairos is just like, you can do what?
Have you got a genie in your family history somewhere?
Well, no, I
It sounds
actually
like something a
serve.
genie does.
I actually serve a genie.
What? So what? Say again. What? What? You serve a genie?
Well, more if he's my patron.
Oh. So your patron is a genie. Interesting. That's an interesting side aspect of it. Okay.
And where did I put that down in my notes? I know I put it down in the notes somewhere. We called him. Ah!
Yeah, we come up with a name for him and everything.
Yeah. Yes. When I was a child, Jin came across Abdul the Proud. And he blessed me with his with the gift of magic, powers. And I've been serving him since.
Genies are a big
Okay, then.
thing. Genies are a big thing in Armin's world where he came from.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're not good. They usually cause a whole lot more trouble than they're worth. So Armin is listening very carefully to what you say. He's not taking it negatively, but he is now more concerned with you than before. So just let you know that.
Well, she doesn't have a problem casting fireball, by the way. So
So
So we've noticed.
yes,
Everybody's noticed.
yes.
notice my.
All of China has noticed.
Yeah. So when you said genie, you can see Armin's hand goes to his holy symbol around his neck, and he grips it pretty tight. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't even whisper a prayer. He just grips the symbol pretty tight. Okay.
Okay. Fair enough. Anyways.
It's a little beyond Kairos's.
Lennar's just going to
Understandable.
sit down watching horses, basically meditating, because he feels mentally exhausted now from using the pipes.
Do you
and
guys-
blowing his horse.
So you
Oh,
guys
yes.
take your long rest, like finish the night out.
Yeah.
Finish it up. Yes.
So yeah, you guys get back
Would
up at
love
about
to.
9. Between 8 and 9. Make
Does
your
that
way.
still does that still recharge my radiant soul used during the combat, or does that mean
With the rest of your long rest, that's not a holy thing. That's a
racial thing?
yeah. You're fine.
Okay.
My question is, with me meditating, not fully like not sleeping, but just sitting there, scoping, would that count to get a short rest to get my healing back, or no?
While you're meditating, yeah. So you can go ahead and roll for that too.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
guys, so you're going into your lamp.
While we travel, it's only 6 hours at a time.
Maya's holding your lamp.
Yes, I would only trust my sister to hold my lamp.
Of course. She just grins.
She has a staff of power, so
Yeah.
yeah, she's drooling over that.
She's yeah. She's been reading the book for the last like hour.
Yeah.
Do we do the long rest button Okay.
Oh, okay.
All I had to do was
Alright.
change one stat, so it
All
was
right.
all
So
it took
long
for
rest.
me.
Try to get some spell slots back. Rest.
Huh.
All right. Hopefully that. And then I'm also going to go into D&D Beyond and do a long rest.
Alright,
Yeah.
so why we who's searching the bodies and who's packing the 2 cages together?
I guess Lilith will help one of you
Kyrus.
two investigate.
As we take
Kyrus
our
will
pee
help
break.
investigate.
Yep. So we'll come back with that. Everybody can go pee after you make sure to
Long rest.
roll your long rest.
Well, that's why I just was trying to figure out. It's like, alright, during why we go pee, alright, these people checked the bodies, these people moved everything over.
Yeah, but that requires me to be here.
Yeah.
This is like everybody else gets to leave but me? Hell no.
All right. I hope that closes it.
Hell no. Ta-da-na-na-na.
I just was trying to get that decided before we all leave. It's like,
Oh, who's gonna do it? We can do
Yeah.
it on. We can do it in the back. You guys can talk about it and figure it out. We'll go ahead and take our
well,
break.
I gotta use the bathroom, so I will
That'll
not be
work.
here. Lenore will be helping move stuff from the cage.
Carriage.
first attack damage.
You too now?
I'm just looking into my own brain. Don't worry about it.
Could
That's-
just be a weapon like sneak attack.
Yeah, it could just be a sneak attack ability.
That'll work.
Probably a feature. You said Jin?
Yeah. It's under Jin's vessel, and it's called Jin's Wrath, is what the feature is.
It doesn't do that automatically?
Nope.
Aviation
not.
American gin.
Hold on.
This
Well,
is
I
not
love-
an advertisement for it.
I would say I love Ryan Reynolds. He is so funny.
Open roll.
Between
table.
that and his Boost Mobile ones he's doing.
Oh wait, we might have to add
Mint.
some shit to your character sheet.
Oh, Mint Mobile. That's
Mint
it. Mint
Mobile.
Mobile. Mint Mobile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome blockbuster.
Okay, I don't see anything under features.
It would be under the vessel itself.
Yeah, I'm looking under the
It's the second paragraph. It's there's the vessel, the choosing of the Jin, and then there's the Jin's Wrath. That's what the feature is, and that's.
Genie's Wrath is what it's called.
Jeans.
Yeah.
Dude, you got a lot of feedback, man.
Oh.
There
Sounds
we
like you were hitting a
About to
bomb.
donkey punch you. God almighty, that was loud.
But I had it cut down.
Hey, it sounded like a... I'm looking for it. I'm assuming it's a frickin' I see Order's Wrath. Wrath of the Storm. That's 17th level spell.
That's a fun one.
We'll have to look for it. Might have to make an ability for it.
Yeah, I don't think it's available in the SRD or in your packs.
This DDB is what you need to look under, because that's got everything. I've got everything from D&D Beyond to on here. Except custom. I uploaded it. With everything, so. But yeah.
I'll look around while we do investigation checks.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
let's
Yeah.
let's search some bodies.
Somebody roll an investigation.
Kairos, well, if someone was going to assist.
Yeah, Lilith was.
Okay.
With advantage.
All right. Let's see. And where is it? Investigation. Hold shift. Whew. Boy. That there's a 12.
A 2 and a 7. Shit. Roll like
Well.
me.
Dang. You find it's not bad, but you
Is this
find
gonna be? Does he roll for each ogre, or is this a cumulative for all of them?
It's cumulative.
Okay.
Cool.
That's why like one person's helping, so you're both.
Okay. Yeah, that's
you-
true. That's true.
yeah.
Okay.
So you find 9 gold. 3 of them have big fat satchels on the side of them
Hmm.
that we could probably put you inside of. It seems to be some kind of carcass skin satchel. Tied together with all kinds of ropes, human-sized ropes. When you find 10 gold in one, 14 silver in another, 9 gold in the last.
So that was 9, 10, 14, and 9?
10,
Or is it just
14,
one? Okay.
and 9.
10, 14, and 9. Okay. Why do I keep doing that? So 19 and then 14. So okay.
And some looks like some jewels of some kind, but they're not like cut. It's like white crystal, and it looks like it's just broken. It's like it's like three or four pieces, and it just rough cut rocks right now, and they're like semi-clear with a white tint inside.
He'll just we'll figure out if these are worth anything later, and he'll just put them in a pocket or sack, whatever, wherever he's got room. They're not like large pieces.
No, they're well, for ogres, they're
Yeah.
not large. For you, one's about fit. They all fit in the palm of your hand, different
Okay.
shapes. You have 4 of them.
Okay. Then yeah, he'll just stow it in a bag, and we'll worry about it later.
Just make note.
Cool.
And that's all you really find. You find some bones in the bags too, but
Yeah.
and one oddly odd-shaped club near this guy over here. Which
Doesn't
is,
seem like anybody could wield it with our sizes.
no.
Okay. Well, unless anybody wants to stow this away for anything, I don't think we can use that.
It's like standing it up, you're like the height of it.
What of the club?
Yeah.
More
like,
of a stonebreaker
it's like
size
to
club.
your shoulder.
Lenore will use that as his main weapon now.
Oh,
Gets squashed by it.
what's your strength?
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Okay.
That's why I clearly said gets
Oh.
squashed by it.
He's like, I got this, grabs it, and he starts to lean. Oh, shit!
Oh God, help! Get it off me!
Yeah,
It weighs more than I do.
just rolls off. Why are you laughing?
If we're splitting any money, are we including our wonderful Fisk and Rhea? Or just the 5 of us?
Rhea looks at you. I don't need the money. That's not why I am here. And Frisk goes,
You can
Drinks
pay me back for
cost.
these.
drinks cost money. He
That's
just
fair.
grins.
So, that's, so if it's essentially it's 20 gold if we're counting up the silver. So everybody gets 3 except for let's see, 3, and then that leaves what, 2 left?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Feed 1 each to the horse.
No.
Was that dividing it by 5 or dividing it by 6?
Well, there's 5 of us plus Fisk, so if we're doing it by 6,
Oh.
then it would be
'Cause I was
3
about
each
to-
with 2 left over.
I was about to say,
Plus
I thought
silver.
you were talking about that was by the 5. Because as I say, divided
Makes it real
by
easy
the
if it's 5.
yeah.
You just
was
do
about to
5
say-
ways. Fisk is like, I don't really care either way. You're gonna pay for shit anyway.
That is true. Well, then everybody gets 4.
4 gold.
Yes.
Okay.
Just more wondering why the hell did they have gold and stuff out here in the woods?
They couldn't eat it.
Because it was on the bodies of the people that they ate.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a lot of gold. And the bags that you opened that were very large did have bones in them.
Yep.
What about the wolves and their pelts?
You can do a survival check to see if you want to skin them.
Lilith is not going to skin them. Nor is Maya.
If we got
Alright.
time, Armin might be interested, but that's only if we got enough time. That's a fairly long process.
Well, Lenoir and Armin have just been moving stuff from cage to cage the whole time
Right.
that they were
Yeah.
doing that. So it's like,
Right.
do you-
It would take a while. But I mean,
Our priority is getting to where we need to go.
I think it is too.
Right.
And there's nothing particularly unusual. I mean, it's a dire wolf, but I mean, if it was a winter wolf or something really unique, that would be different.
I have to mute myself for a split second.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta make sure that the stick gets cut up properly.
I understand.
Mhm.
I'm having to do all that too for my wife. Well, I'm not. I mean, she's not eating, but I mean, I have to change her and clean her and all that kind of stuff. Which is a good option. Maybe I need to check.
Wish we had Critical Role tonight. Need to find out if Chetney's gonna be a badass. Oh wait, he is. Fucking small enough to skirt under a house. Come on, man. Like, go around it, I go under it.
He makes me think of a red cap, but as a playable character.
What's a red cap from? I can't remember.
It's the monster. Red caps are basically like
Oh yeah,
The-
yeah, exactly.
gnomes
Oh my
from
God.
the blood. Yeah.
That's exactly what he is.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's where he got that concept from.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Tell me that just
It's
like
also a Minecraft thing.
tell me that wouldn't like that's not like fucking chutney badass right there.
Oh God.
Then that
Uh-oh.
like now that's kind of like you put that freaking image to it and you're like that could be him. That straight up.
Did we change maps?
Yes, we did.
All I got is a big black square.
Darkness.
Oh shit. That would be good to know, you know. How about now?
Oh, now I got a picture.
Hey.
I got a picture of a road.
Yep.
Trees
Yeah, with trees, yeah.
With trees.
and bushes and high grass.
And a mountain in the distance. At least it's not raining.
That's an excerpt of a Robin Williams joke.
Mm-hmm.
So
Knock
as
a
you
ball
guys
into a gopher hole.
make your way to the entrance,
Whoa. Book of cylinders? Duraloo? Us glove, oh yeah.
I thought you guys would like that. If you guys missed
I
it
wanted
last
to
week.
bring a signed copy of Tusk Love, remember?
Yep.
Huh.
It's got to get signed.
Well, no.
Don't know if he wants to know what that book's about.
Oh, yeah. I would have signed it.
Okay, this will be last move for a little while.
Oh,
Ooh.
I think everybody can see.
Quaint
Okay.
and creepy.
it'd really be creepy if the windmill was spinning.
Birds are flying around it.
I know it.
Would you believe I've got the whole animated map series for Strahd
Oh, wow.
in 4K map resolution?
Oh.
So the mud, or it's gonna be Out of the Abyss. Both of those really good. I watched a few different Out of the Abyss series, like I say a few, like literally 2 or 3. I'm watching one currently that's going on. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I'm back, by the way. I just
Isn't
had
that
to
the one that
go to
starts
the-
with being in prison?
Yes, that's why it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hilarious.
I know it.
Because they're like, I'm gonna fucking get out of here, and you're just like, just backhands them. Lay down.
Yep. Yep.
It's like, you're gonna get whipped, boy. You're unconscious. You wake up the next day. Let's start again. It's hilarious. I've seen some where they followed the rules and they went through and they, you know, and then like 2-3 days later they're like, they got special privileges and they're like, I'm not, you know, I'm in the armory, and then they fucking start stealing weapons. And they're like, fight their way back to their team. It's hilarious. But you guys get the carts loaded, or the cart loaded.
Got the single cart, yeah.
Yeah, it's packed to the brim. You lose a few rations, a little bit of supplies, not too much. You guys are on the last leg of the journey, so as you load up the horses, it's a full cart. You watch Lilith say some type of prayer or something, and then turn almost into a smoky mist as she dissipates into this vessel.
Hmm.
Well,
And
that's
Maya
not something you see every day.
tucks it into
Yeah,
her robe.
They say smoking is bad for your health. Now she's gone.
So, whoever is manning the helm of the last leg of this journey, I need a survival check and a perception check. 2 people.
Well, Armin was planning on driving the horses, so I mean,
Okay.
I'll do it, or not. You want somebody else can do it? It doesn't matter to me.
Then if you're driving the horses, you do the.
I'll do the survival.
Somebody else can do your perception.
Attribute. Survival.
I can do perception if no one else wants to.
30-20.
I still have plus
Holy
5
hell.
perception, so
Do you,
If you want to do it.
if you want to assist me with it, give us advantage.
That's doesn't quite. If you can give somebody inspiration.
Oh. Well, I got a 14.
Got a 14? Yeah, you're good.
Probably better than I would have.
You notice the dark clouds coming over.
I'll give myself.
Start coming back. A little break during the morning. The road's semi-dried up, still wet, mud puddles. With your survival check, you miss all the big holes from the mud, and you see almost a landslide where the road gave out. Because you guys are running along the rocks on the coast, and looking off, you could see the ocean. And now, off in the distance, even though as close as you are, you can see the jagged rocks going out into the ocean. You see a shining glimpse of a keep on top of a rock. What looks so small, you know, is so very large. And the gleaming light at the top of it, flickering. But you continue.
Almost like a candle.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
And Armin will say, looks like that must be where we're heading.
Rhea kind of
It looks like a candle, and it's where's the road? The road's going that way too, so it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, it winds out of sight and back into sight and out of sight. And,
That makes sense.
for the first leg of the journey, about 4 hours in, somebody else can roll for perception and survival, or the same people at this point.
I'll roll again on survival, and I'm giving myself guidance.
There you go.
So just
I'll
to
try
double,
my
just
hand at perception if that's okay.
Go for it.
all right. Survival.
Come on.
That's,
Hey.
that's pretty good.
Booyah.
And now I'm going to roll the D4 for guidance.
Yeah, because that's what you need.
Roll a 4. Come on.
Smart
You can
ass.
do Oh, it was almost a 4.
God, I wish it was
When
that one.
it gave me I don't want a 7, and it was a. I guess it was a 1 because you wasn't supposed to have that plus
It
6,
was
so
a
it was. So it's a 22. Okay, yeah.
At least it's even.
Yeah, that's what counts. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even.
Yeah.
Oddly, what starts off as rain slowly gets colder.
Oh.
And colder. And then it begins to snow.
Oh hell. Orman does not like snow. He is from a warm place, and cold weather is not his forte.
It's not very cold per se, but it's definitely out of place.
Yeah, it's not cold enough to be snowing, and the clouds and everything. It just doesn't look like snow weather.
Yeah, it's definitely cloudy. Like there's no sun showing at all.
Yeah.
But it's more like rainy weather. It's not like so cold that it should be snowing.
Yeah. And Armin would recognize that. He would know that the weather, what it's doing is off from what it ought to be doing. Okay.
So, but the roads, like, it's not snowing hard, but it's very pretty, like, overlooking the ocean and seeing it. But everything goes without troubles. You guys are very close to being at the keep, but still small journey ahead. Rhea speaks up at one point, and maybe we should come up with a game plan before we arrive.
Good idea.
Have you ever been to Candlekeep?
Herman says, no, I haven't. I certainly have not.
Neither is
Definitely
Jim.
not.
Well, no, I have not.
I think if we gave ourselves a name as a group, we might be able to get in with just one book.
Hell, I forgot about that.
So now would be a great time, but while we ride, I would like to tell you a story. If you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead.
Fine with me.
It's been over a century past that the Great Trouble began. Fiends roamed the land to the north and west of Elturel. Fields were despoiled and livestock slaughtered. Homes razed and people dragged off into terrible unknown fates. Terror gripped the hearts of all during this time. The city cavalry rode across the lands, striking down fiends wherever they were found, and suffered fearful losses like no other. But it was never enough. For every fiend they destroyed, it seemed that 2 or 3 or 4 more appeared out of nowhere. The rulers of Elturel, the High Rider, asked his people to pray for the gods to aid us. To everyone's astonishment, a mighty angel entered the city the next day. Her name was Zaril, which means companion of light. The prayers of Elturel have been heard, and help had come, so we thought. Zaril located the gate through which these fiends were entering the natural world. On the fields of the dead west of the city, Zaril declared that she would lead the cavalry into Avernus, destroy this infernal host that was amassing there, striking a great blow against the forces of darkness. The High Riders sent out the riders of Elturel, now numbering in the thousands, with Zarel at their head, riding golden Mastodon. To the great cry of Zarel, her army charged through the gates. The legion of Avernus trembled and buckled, but did not crumble. Zaril was defeated, and the remnants of her army returned to Elturel, overcome with grief at the loss of the glorious general, but confidence that the lords of the 9 hells would think twice about threatening Elturel again. There were great celebrations to the honor of this valiant knight, the cavalry, who became known as the Hell Riders from that day on. A lot of people don't know of this story. But I believe what's happening now has a lot to do with what happened then. Shortly after the story finishes, you round the rocks over this hilltop, peeking to a cliff face leading to a bridge that leads up a rocky road to what seems to be the keep of Candlekeep. Ah, we are here. Have you come up with a name?
That's a difficult one.
I'll give you guys a minute to talk. She just kind of sits back and looks around at all of you.
Anyone have any good ideas?
Lots of ideas, though no good ideas.
That doesn't help.
No. All my thoughts are for snide, funny names that will do no good because we want something legitimate.
Fisk looks over and is drinking a little out of a little, tin. Shitheads.
We could be the group of Shadowford.
I don't know. For some reason, the caretakers of death pops into my mind. Little
Yes,
ominous.
we sound very
little ominous.
good with
You know. Yeah. Where it might give people the wrong impression that we're all evil or something. So that's not necessarily good. So,
I mean, I don't know if anyone heard me.
I'm gonna say they did.
what did you said? Would you say yours again? Because I was trying to think about me. What'd you say?
I said we
Seriously?
could be the group of Shadowford.
Shadow forged.
Yes.
Okay, Forged. Forged. Okay, Shadow forged. Okay, what's your? Okay.
Or Stormstriders.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
We're going to a keep. Call ourselves keepers.
Keepers
He's not
of the
imaginative.
Lion. Keepers of the Lion.
Oh, and it's cool now, but down the road, I mean, so.
So Stormstriders was picked just because of the different powers of our group, where fire people can create different radiant spells and stuff like that, where Shadowforge is mainly for the stealth aspect, where Lennar's just focusing on himself. He's like, he likes to hide in the shadows, and he comes from the shadows. But that one's more inclined just for him.
Talk on it. You guys got a few minutes.
Serenity of the...
I don't know, Destiny Riders pops into my right mind, but we're not mounted, so that may not be applicable either.
You just hear Fisk laughing in the back.
Uh,
Fucking Destiny Riders.
yeah, yours, buddy.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wrecking hoods.
Fuck you and everybody that looks like you. No, okay.
Well, fine then. I won't give anyone.
No, no, I was talking to Fisk.
No. Can you say that right after Lenore off his name?
I'm still looking Fisk when I said it. I didn't realize. Yeah. What? What was it? What was that last suggestion?
Jim needed a moment.
I did.
Process.
Well, I'm slow. My clock is still.
Roy.
Running Shroud.
Running Shroud?
Yes.
Okay.
Something tells me you like darkness. And
Darkness, my old friend.
I mean, Shadow, like I said, Shadow Forge is the one that he said for himself, but
yeah.
We could be the Forgotten Paradox.
You hear Rhea speak up. Pandemonium's light.
All right, there you go. Destiny's Children.
I'm not wearing a wig.
We get Destiny's Child. There's more than one of us.
Flames of the Concealed.
Burn who?
Burn who?
No, here we go. Well, Flames of the Righteous. Well, no, we're not that righteous. Maybe not. No.
Like I said, Flames of the Concealed, I can see. Flames of the Righteous, no.
That sounds a bit more like our opposition.
Flaming Fist, yeah, or the other guys, yeah.
Well, like I said, Lenore's just saying names that he thinks of because of him being Shadow and Concealed and knowing the Underdark of the world.
So you said Shadow. Griff, are you there? Are you falling asleep? Your mic's not working.
Gloved Gauntlet of the Righteous. There we go. That's it.
There you go.
Gloved Gauntlet of the Righteous.
Can I almost hear him?
Can almost see you. There you are.
I was here a minute ago. I was about to say, Keepers of the Secret.
Everybody type a name they like in chat.
Oh. What are the guards? The other guards of Baldur's Gate called?
Flaming Fist.
We were the Flaming Fist, but they are
to the Watchmen.
Subordinate to the others.
The Watchmen.
Watchmen. That's right. Okay. What is a good idea?
Keepers of the Flame. That's a good one.
I think I spelled that correctly. Those are my three choices.
Oh yeah.
Hear Maya speak out. Cake eaters.
Hashtag eat the rich.
Yes. Ha
My spelling sucks.
Points a fireball at you.
You know, Maya would be able to create those scrolls.
Yeah. You're you popped out probably about an hour and a half ago. So It wasn't that far of a journey, but everybody rolled really well, so you got here fairly fast. Didn't missed all the holes, all the bumps, all the rocks.
Nice.
But it's still snowing. Oddly.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird.
D&D advice. Add a loss for a last-minute holiday gift for your players. Pick them up a book they've never read. I'm getting each of my players one titled Player's Handbook.
So we got the Gauntlet of Truth. Ooh, that's a good one.
Wait, where are people typing there?
I don't see
In
that.
game, bro.
In the game.
In-game,
Oh.
there it is.
Yeah, I put it in. Yeah.
Oh, I put mine in Tavern Chat.
Maya put a vote in the tavern chat a while back when I actually
Crusaders
posted
of
this.
Impunity.
Of impurity, maybe, but
No, impunity.
I know. Yeah, that's probably a good one.
Crusaders
The
of
devil.
Punies.
Yeah, Maya will speak up and say the Devils of the Luck Adventures.
Devils of Luck. Gate Guardians. Oh. Okay.
Alright, here's my last one.
A few minutes later, the horses stop. I can make that happen.
Yeah. Hang on. There we go. Whoa! Whoa! Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, there you go.
As they stop at the gate, 3 robed figures seemingly step out.
Armin's going to step down off the wagon and walk over and start calming the horses down. Just patting them on the cheek, rubbing them down, talking to them slowly.
You're still about 15 feet from the gate.
Yep. Now that they stop, the
Lilith
horses
and
are.
Maya are going to approach.
The horses kind of seemingly stop when they got closer to the gate.
Yeah.
So
As you approach, are you approaching the gate?
before we do, we need a name. Did we come up with a name? How are we deciding this?
You guys can either vote. I'm not telling you.
How many names? How many names
Vote
we got?
or roll?
That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
roll.
How many names we got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We have 8.
Okay.
7, 8.
Okay, so we'll
A
break it
D8.
down.
Roll a D8.
Everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see who gets to roll the D8. Everybody roll a D20,
Oh, okay.
and the highest roll gets to roll the D8.
No, boy.
Well, there's a nat 20.
We got 14. Well, it looks like Lenore.
Lennar is rolling a D8.
There goes my D20 for the night. Alright, I need a...
Number 8. You get yours. The Anguish of the Strong.
Oh, God.
No,
So
you
we...
picked 2, didn't he? So
You
1,
rolled
2,
an 8. That's the last one is the 8.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. So
Number 8
Anguish,
is Anguish of the Strong is the name of the group.
does everybody agree?
Or would you rather
It is
have
a-
my... Or would you rather have Crusaders of Impunity?
I think it's punny. Going once, going twice, going 3 times.
I don't care. Anguish is fine.
Anguish of the Strong is your group name now.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
All right, so
just roll
Lilith and
max.
Maya will be approaching.
How
So
about
be
just
approaching.
roll max twice?
As you get out, Fisk seemingly is wielding a book in his hand.
Ah.
At the gatehouse, you are greeted by 3 monks in purple robes, a human, a shield dwarf, and a sun elf. Around their necks hangs a holy symbol of Danir, a god of writing, whose symbol is a lit candle above an open eye. Welcome to Candlekeep, the elf says.
Ah.
A gift is required from that seeking admission. You must donate a book or a scroll that we do not already carry in our libraries. Archives. Please present your gift for inspection now, if you are seeking entry. He pushes his glasses up, just glances around at all of you.
This is presenting the book, isn't he?
Right. Looks at y'all. Here.
If not, Maya will.
Well, I put in Tavern Chat, the book I've got.
I think you've got the black book, don't you?
Oh, you're talking about those books? No, I don't have any of them.
Okay, Tesla. Yeah, number 1.
Yeah,
So,
but, and that's actually who he shows as the author, Matilda.
whoever picked up the 3 black books in the Vanthpure, one of the 3 is an actual book called Apocalypto. Not a fan.
Wait, you talking about the black ledgers and stuff?
Yeah, one of them was actually a book.
Oh, see, that wasn't marked in the notes. I just have it in the notes as 2 black covered ledgers.
Yeah, one's a ledger. The top one was a ledger. The one underneath was a book called the Apocalypto. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. It's been that way for a while.
Now, having said that, if he realized, obviously, if in real world he would have looked at it, he would have known it was a book. He would
What's
have
it called?
tried to read it before we give it away. He would have tried to have read it. Is it possible it could have been read by us?
Yeah,
What's it called?
Apocalypto.
And because some of these things have magical effects if you read them. So before we give it away, let's make sure we've extracted from it all we can before we give it away.
Well, Maya would have done and identified that on it.
It's not a magical book.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It's an historical book.
Okay.
It's it predicts future and present and past calamities. Basically, theorization of what would, like, the past one's being real and the future one's not happened yet. Theories of what's to happen.
Okay. Nostradamus.
Yeah.
And remember, Maya has 3 books as well she got from that shop. So.
Oh, cool.
Well, as Fisk walks up, he kind of whispers over into your ear. He goes, "You gonna tell him we're in a group, or what's going on?"
Yeah. Lilith steps forward and says, "We're entering as a group. We are known as the Anguish of the Strong."
The human gentleman pulls out a ledger, or he had a ledger in his hand, and he begins to write your. And where do you hail from?
We're currently coming from Baldur's Gate.
And what is your business?
We seek entrance and knowledge.
Right. As a group, if all of you are a part of this group, A single entry of a book will be accepted, but you will be guided by a single person at all times from everywhere you wish to go. And he points over to the dwarf. Right.
Sounds...
You hear Fisk. So we don't get to walk around. The dwarf goes, no, you don't. We lead you with somebody. You tell them where you want to go, they take you there. So, who is presenting a book? Fisk looks at you. I got a recipe. Opens his little book and he pulls out a paper. What do you think of this? Pulls it out and he opens it up. Interesting. Give us a moment to see if we have this on file. Kind of waves his hand over it. And scrolls it back up and sticks it, the dwarven gentleman sticks it in a tube and closes it and goes inside the door. Leaves y'all for a moment. Puts it in a scroll tube.
Mm-hmm.
And this will take but a few minutes if you don't mind.
Okay.
So if there's any discussions while you guys want to do this real quick, I'm actually going to go to the bathroom and be right back.
Alright.
Let's try our best not to get in trouble while we're here.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Now, exactly.
There's lots of things here.
Yeah. I mean, in general terms, knowledge and all that crap. But why did we come here? Please refresh my mind. What was our mission?
Your shield.
The shield
There's
wanted to come
knowledge
here.
on the shield here.
Well,
Knowledge about the
technically,
shield.
It was for the cube.
Oh, the cube, yes. Yes, there's
Wait,
a
cube
lady
in the
here.
shield?
Oh,
This whole time I've been thinking it was the shield.
Nope.
No,
both
no.
are actually why we're
The
coming.
reason for coming here is to figure out how to open the cube.
That's
Oh.
right. I'm trying to refresh
There's
my
a
mind. But
lady
anything
here
we find
that
out
Fisk
about
knows.
Sylvia.
Yeah, I'm going to. I personally am going to try to find as much information out about the shield, so that we can use it without getting in too deep trouble. And but that's right. The original purpose was the opening the cube. That's right. Because we don't. It's some kind of a message. I think we had determined that it was some kind of a vessel or container for holding a message, but we just don't know how to open it and get into it.
Yes, you had found out that it holds some type of message. From what you know, yeah, it is a containment for some type of contractual message between a demon and a
But I say yes, an infernal message. Yeah, we had determined that it was an infernal message.
But that's like none of you've ever dealt with the technology that it holds, and honestly,
I'm trying not to metagame. I'm trying to know what I'm supposed to know and not anymore. Yeah. Okay.
I think the DC for opening that thing is 25.
Oh my god.
So
The only one is Maya might be able to make that.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
it's like 1 in 25 chances. 1 in 25.
Well, let's see what-
Yeah, no, I know what it is by reading it, but
Yeah,
Lenore
yeah.
doesn't.
Everybody knows if you read it, but your
Try
character
not to.
doesn't. Yeah, your character doesn't know though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lenore don't know shit. He's just like, it's a cube.
Yep. That's
There you
just like
go.
the shield. The shield is magic and it's bad. I don't know anything really more about. Well, I think was it
25
Maya or Lenore
Arcana?
told us a little bit more. They did identify it.
A few
But
minutes later, your door opens back up, and the dwarven gentleman. It's good. It's good. We'll probably make some of that tonight. I know you like it. I guess I am one for sweets. But yes. Yeah, the elven gentleman. Correct. Well, being that settled, I will assign you to your patron, which will help you and lead you through the keep. You will stay on the outermost wall of the keep. There's many places accessible to you, including the libraries. If you have business elsewhere, they can take you to the Jade Gate, but you have to have permission to go there.
That's
Fair
fair.
enough.
Yep, the library is the real reason we came here.
Yes. You hear Fisker. I think Sylvia's in the upper district, though.
You can always ask.
Right. But while you're staying here, there is a inn called the Hearth. You may stay there. You will see plenty of people through there. Maybe somebody else can help you if needed. Welcome to Candlekeep. And they turn around and open the gates. You see an inner door open also. And you guys pass inside. The carriage rolls on through. And a ginormous open area in another wall. From this distance, there's people everywhere. Like, it's just people walking. It's not crowded. You know what I mean?
It's a city, but it's not a fully packed city.
Yeah, and everything's clean. There is snow coming down, but you make your way inside. A few minutes later, as you're unloading, they take you over to the stables, and we mostly do everything on foot here, so you'll have to leave your horses. It is free of charge to leave them here as long as you stay.
Oh, that's excellent. Thank you.
That's convenient.
So is the library in this outer area, or do we have to pass into the inner part of the city to go to the library?
The elf gentleman points over to the north wall. You'll notice the gate there. You see many different sized towers sticking over the wall.
Yes.
With bridges connecting them, and all awkward. Like it's odd. Like some bridges go straight across, some go like stairwells downward, some go along the edge and around and up to another door. And some you see a few doors just on the side of the building. It's the strangest looking structure, but there's dozen towers. That is the library.
Ah, okay.
But if you don't mind, I will, unless you have business to attend to, at this hour, most of the library is closed.
Ah. What time of day is this?
It is about 6:30.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, as long as we know where it is, let's head to the inn and settle in.
Yes, to get drinks and food.
Yeah.
Works for me.
So she points
Prepare
down
for the morning.
down the road. What time would be a good time for your instructor to meet you, or patron?
I look at Fist. What time you want to get up?
Fucking never.
Armin says I'd like to be in the library by 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'd rather be drunk. He says, splendid.
Nine's fine by me.
Splendid. They bow, semi-short bow.
She does in kind. Both does in kind, at least.
They will arrive tomorrow. They will more than likely be early, wearing blue robes.
Now, my question is, if we want to go off solo, would we have to provide our own book or scroll or whatever?
So you're asking this?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm asking this.
No, you're inside the keep at this point. The guide is more or less to keep you from getting lost.
But
We
we
c-
were told we were not allowed to leave without a guide.
Right. If you do, we cannot presume that you will be safe. If
So
you are
if I
found
want-
in an area that you are not supposed to be in, you will more than likely be jailed.
So if I want to leave on my own, do I have to send a book for a separate guide if they have to go somewhere else with you?
Do you wish for your own guide?
I am just asking for future reference. In
Um,
case that I want my own guide.
You
At this
can
moment in
always
time, I
ask.
do. That is why I'm asking you, our guide.
I'm not your guide, but yes, at any point, if you need a separate guide, come and find us at the gatehouse. And she points over in this direction. You see a building bricked in to the wall, with a little blue roof.
Okay.
But, as I say, if you do need to do different things at the same time, we can get you multiple guides. There are quite a few of you. But no, the books are just a one-time entry. As long as you don't leave.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
So, as you guys make your way over to the inn, which we'll move over there.
Yay! I made a new journal entry for us. If y'all want to look at it. Saved.
Okay.
Ah.
Let me know once you're on the map. I'm dropping tokens.
I see darkness, but
Oh.
you see what I see.
I
Do you
don't
see
see
what I
Okay,
see?
the bottom just popped up.
No, I just see the
Oh,
bottom
wait.
now.
Wait. I didn't,
Yeah, back out. Yes.
I haven't shared my screen in a while. Well, I dropped out because I had to reconnect.
Everybody's on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, that door's open. All right. This must be the tavern.
Yep, well, this is going to go in.
You guys can kind of.
Yep.
So,
Lilith and Maya are going, where are the books?
you see if
On
books
the tavern.
on almost every table. And
Maya's gonna go
everybody
crazy
is
for
wearing
her.
robes of different sorts.
No! There went the map.
Yep.
Everything was fine on some bam going.
I don't know why.
I don't either. That was just.
Try opening
It's
it
like
Chrome.
cast darkness
Just open
on
it
him.
back up in Chrome.
Well, no, it's I think it's reloading. I mean, it's the big black screen that I always get before it loads.
Yeah.
If it doesn't load in a few moments, I'll do that. It was just fine. I was just looking at it. All of a sudden, it just went gone. I'll try to reload this thing.
Well, you know Maya's going to be going gaga for all the books on the table. She's going to rush to the
So-
first one and start
As
looking
you
at
enter
them.
this pub, it has low ceiling support by massive wooden crossbeams with narrow shutter windows, a large pit fire in the middle of the room, surrounded by a half-dozen tables matching benches or seats. A lot of them are like stools, but then you see benches all through the bar all the way around.
Here we go. All right. Well,
And a small fire burning in the middle.
Lenore goes to sit next to the fire.
As you're sitting in the fire, you look up, you can see a banister with an upstairs peeking around the top.
Okay. This is the inn where we're going to be sleeping, anything, right?
Yeah. And you
Okay.
do see tables on the upstairs banister too. And room looks like doors and stuff around the edge.
After taming my Lilith is going to drag her over here by the fire with Lenore.
Ooh, book. Somebody make me, I would say, who's got the
Perception.
natural perception? Natural. Highest
oh
natural.
God.
Anybody beat
Yeah.
a 14?
Mm,
15.
hide it?
Lenar's got a 15. Anybody beat a 15?
where's it hiding?
It's
I-
under your stats. It's just on the left. It's a natural 13
13.
for me.
Okay, so Lenar,
Yeah, I think.
as you sit down and you glance across the room, you see a
can't see.
massive ogre with glasses on his head, reading a book, laid back in a chair, eating a muffin.
Since I'm standing next to Lenore, can I see this since I have double sight?
Yep.
Oh dear God.
He's studying to figure out what a Lehman's tiny hut is
And how to defeat it.
and how to defeat it.
If you
Right.
roll,
That's a joke.
as people come in and they wander by and they seem to recognize him, and you see one like a Candlekeep member set a book. I know you're probably still reading that one, but I got you a new one. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
That's
And he
I mean, Lenore will point it out, but he's not going to do anything.
and he's wearing a
Very
crown on his head.
Yeah. Lilith is just going to tilt her head a little bit, going.
Not like a thick like king crown, but a silver banded like little points on it all the way around like jewels. And he's like in the character doesn't give perspective, like he's not wearing leather
Like
straps.
someone's
Mm.
polymorphed him, or he's.
He just seems oddly different.
Maybe
like,
he's wearing a magical headband.
but he
I'm
is
not going to question it.
licks his finger and thumbs the book and continues to read and looks over and sees y'all. Just kind of nods and keeps reading his book.
I'm sure he's used to people giving him the second look.
Yeah. But holy shit, an ogre. And the experience you just had with ogres,
Oh, yeah.
it's the oddest thing.
Yeah, I bet
I'm
so.
going to whisper to Nunar, that is the weirdest one I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
What? There we go.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out why it wasn't letting me change, because apparently I was flying still.
Oh.
So I was trying to change my character to where I wasn't flying.
Oh, okay.
Lenore just will be like, it's not my business. I will keep an eye.
Yeah, it looks like he's
Does Lenore
studying
notice the
something.
cat?
The cat?
Yeah, the cat.
You would have noticed that cat?
Yeah. I see a cat.
Yeah, you can't see the cat really though. It's
Yeah.
behind the bar on a seat.
Mm.
Technicality. It's
Well,
invisible.
there's the reason I ask, because with me being a bird person,
Any
it would,
version of the cats.
I just would cause my feathers to ruffle. So I'm like, I'm not technically scared of them, but it's still that natural instinct of
Irrational, yeah, emotions. Oh. Oh. Okay, so, does Maya find a book that she hasn't read yet on the benches nearby?
Quite a few.
She's nose deep in them.
Yeah.
Ecstatic about all the books she can read.
There's
About
nobody seemingly at the bar. There's two gentlemen in different robes talking. You see a half orc. You see some humans, dwarves, dragonborn. People all kinds coming and going. An hour or so passes and it gets a little busier in here. Everybody's very quiet. Nobody's loud. It's not like people, and everybody, it seems to sit down, has a book of some sort. It's oddly calming.
Lenore would have gotten bored and went to like go explore upstairs during that hour.
Okay.
Well, Armin would go over to the bar and talk to the gentlemen that are sitting there and just ask him nicely that is there any way to have an idea of what books are available here to read, or is this more like an apothecary's office where they have all these books just laying around for you to read while you're in the waiting room?
Are you talking about here?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
how do we?
People leave books all the time. They're just for people to read.
So it's a constantly changing, and there's no real organization to the books that are in here.
Mostly at the end of the day, if any books are left, somebody comes by and picks them up.
Okay. I was just interested in picking and looking at some medical books, but I just wanted to. I will be looking tomorrow when I go to the library, but I just wondered if there were any here now to look at. But that's fine.
Yeah, it's no organization. If you find one, you can read it.
Okay, that's fine. I appreciate that.
I'm into alchemy myself, but
Wow.
we were talking about the conversion of healing potions.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm a healer myself. I would love to listen in if you're talking about some of the, because I'm not familiar with a lot of the healing potions in this part of the world. I'm from another place where a lot of plants are different. And I'd love to know how you guys brew and mix your stuff.
So as he kind of leans back, you notice a little alchemy set on the end of the table. Very small, very tiny. And it seems to have like little sample potions. Yes, we were looking at the conversion from regular healing potions to superior. And the quality changes in the... Yeah, and he begins to speak. Roll a Arcana check.
Okay.
See how well you're comprehending what he's explaining. See if you can pick up what he's putting down.
That's right, Arcana. Let's see.
It's not looking It's not looking good.
No.
About 5
I'm
minutes
more
of the
in- I'm more in the
conversation.
plant. Yeah.
It's Oh really?
Yeah.
You're not quite sure you picked up on what he was saying, but he seems very interested. Yes, and that's why we need to focus on this more. It can help in the war efforts. It can help in the medical fronts. It can help all around. You know what I mean?
And I'll say yes. I think I have a general understanding. I think a lot of the reagents that you're talking about as you've described your potion development have different names than what I'm used to. I may call a plant one name, you may call it something different. So I have kept the general idea of what you're talking about, but a lot of the details I have just missed because I'm just not that versed in the way you brew a lot of your potions. But I think in general, the underlying theme, yes, I agree.
Would you like to try one?
Well, I'm not hurt right now. I would like, if you got one that maybe I could taste and I can compare it to the ones I'm familiar with.
He goes, yeah. And you see the other guy. We're in a bar. This is probably not the best idea.
Well, I'm not going to mix
we
it.
are
I'm not gonna mix it
professionals.
with alcohol.
We are doctors. This is fine. This is. He begins to take some
What's
powder
worse than
substance
that?
and pour it into a vial, and then take a little heater, and he's poured a little water, and he goes, right, okay. You hear a little pop. He goes, yes, okay. Shakes it up, and what I mean, like a little vial, it's like a little finger vial. So he just
I'd say all I'm going to do is take a taste. I'm not going to drink this thing. I'm just going to.
it's not even a cup size, because
Yeah.
this is something he puts under his robe and takes with him.
Oh, well, one of those kind. Yeah, the first taste is always free. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like a little collapsible chemist set.
Yeah. Scales, a few baggies. I know how those things are. Yeah.
So he's over there, and he's got a little finger vial where he just puts his finger on the other end and shakes it. And
All right.
it turns purple.
Purple. Interesting. Most healing potions I'm familiar with are red.
I know, right?
Okay. Say again?
He goes, I know, right? But this is supposed to be of what is a regular healing potion compared to a superior. This gives it longer for more.
All right. So is he going to hand it? Does he hand it to me?
Yeah, he hands the little vial to you.
Okay. First thing I do is I take it. I look at it. Again, I compare it to what I know of healing potions.
It looks like like you can see through it. Like it's clear.
Okay.
But it's purple tint.
A clear purplish, yes. So
And
I'm going to uncork it. Go ahead.
It's got a small swirl going on inside of it. Like almost like a magic essence. Like healing potions, it's got that same effect where it looks like almost like swirling.
Okay.
But it's
I'm going to take the vial. I'm going to turn it upside down for a few moments.
It didn't have no cork on it.
Oh, it didn't. It does not have a cork.
It is literally like if you take your to the first
test tube.
Yeah, it's a test tube.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I take the test tube then, and I'm going to hold it about a foot from my face. I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to wave it over the top of the test tube to bring some of the smell over to my nose before I get too close to this thing. You can see what it smells like.
Okay.
Yeah, letting waft toward my nose.
Go roll another Arcana check.
All right. I learned my lesson in chemistry lab when I took a big whiff of something one time and it about knocked me down. I learned that, and they said, that's not how you're supposed to smell chemicals. I said, well, we should tell me that earlier. Oh, shit.
It smells
From
like
a 5 to a 3.
It smells.
I am not doing well.
It's like a small smell of hint of raspberry blueberry.
Ooh, that's blue. All right. So now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put it over the test tube, and I'm going to hold the top and the bottom. I'm going to turn it upside down and get a little bit on my finger, then turn it back up. Then I'm going to take that finger. Again, I'm going to smell it, and I'm going to touch it to the tip of my tongue and see what it tastes like.
It doesn't taste bad.
Okay. But from my experience, I should be able to recognize whether it really is a healing
some
potion.
type of healing potion, but you've taken such a little amount that doesn't seemingly be it's not doing anything to you.
Well, it probably wouldn't. Yeah. Okay.
But it like the feeling you get when a potion hits you, it gives you that just barely noticeable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the purple.
Oh, like that. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I smell it and I say, hey, I think you've got something here. It's very interesting. I'm not familiar with it. I'm a little hesitant to imbibe completely with this thing until
he turns around. He pulls out another vial. Well, if it hurts you, I have regular. This is what it's mixed from.
Ah. And I says, is this your only mixture of this particular superior potion?
It's a sample. I make it many different versions, but this version has a very unique effect.
All right. I say, how about this? Why don't you drink half of it and then I'll drink half of it?
Sure.
All right. I mean, that's fine. I'm just a little hesitant, but so I hand it back to him, let him drink part of it.
He drinks half of it and he hands it back to
All right. Then I take it. I look at him. I look at my wrist like I have a watch on, although I do not have a watch. So I'm actually counting the freckles on my arm.
Start counting the seconds.
So
and you're like,
I count 30 freckles on my arm, and then I drink. I will look at him. If he's okay, I drink the vial. What's left in the vial?
You drink the vial. He kind of giggles. What's it taste like?
What does it taste like? Good question.
It tastes like fruit.
Yeah, it's got a fruity taste. Kind of like
right. That's the
fruit.
effect.
It's the fruity taste.
It removes. I'm thinking of making this applicable to all potions.
Oh, this is like a taste additive that you're going to add to your potions.
Right.
Outstanding. This would make a lot of potions a lot more palatable.
Right.
Yes, that's a great marketing idea.
Fun. And I have blueberry, raspberry, cherry, many different flavors. But
that is very interesting. So you've been able to extract the essence of these flavors from the plants in a way that you can mix them into the potions. That is fantastic. That is a fascinating idea.
But the thing is, we have to take an effect also what the plant's effects are on the potion themselves. And then
that's true.
And he begins to go in a big spiel of how they have side effects to every potion, to every plant, to every additive.
Oh yes. I tell you. And so many of them are unstable. If they sit too long, the chemical reaction goes through it and it just ruins it. I understand.
So he explains to you what this potion does and what the effects of the plant do to the potion. That it is a heal over time potion.
All right.
So it goes from being a superior potion to this potion lasting an entire minute.
Oh my word.
Okay.
And it says, if taken in what you would consider a full-size potion, this would be unparamount in the battlefield. Drinking this and taking hit after hit and not feeling anything would be.
So in a way, it actually would, it would regenerate and continue to heal you each round as you took damage.
Don't say that too loud. No, this is still my experiment.
A lot of people would pay a lot of money, or very likely be very willing to steal this from you.
You hear the other guy. Nobody's gonna steal it. We're in Candlekeep.
Well, yes, but even in Candlekeep, greed and avarice exist.
Right. But yeah, that's his
Cool.
idea is okay.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting.
I guess.
I turned to him and say, "Do you have any prototypes of this that you have already created? Is it still is it usable, or is it still in beta development?"
I have samples more. It's in my lab. It's usable. I believe. He goes, yeah, sure it is.
Yeah.
You hear the other guy?
Well, I mean, that's something I'd say, well, I would be interested, very interested in perhaps testing it for you when you get to that point, when you feel comfortable that it's safe for humans.
He leans in. He's like,
be,
"You'll use it."
I'm interested.
So,
that doesn't necessarily a will. I'm just interested. But anyway.
Perusing the books, what does Lilith find?
Lilith, go and roll investigation.
Kairos is curious in books too. Go ahead.
You can roll separately because you guys are different.
Yeah.
Looking at different books. I'm assuming.
16?
Yeah.
Maya's definitely nose deep in books. She's just reading everything.
You know it.
Give me a moment.
Oh.
While I pull up 100 books. You find a book on one table. So it's called All Giants, Great and Small.
Good thing I'm smart.
Kairos, you find a book called Untraceable Poisons.
Ooh. This could be helpful.
You find another book. Because I'm assuming Maya's with you.
Oh yeah.
The Arrow
Plus
of
22.
Benevolent Intent.
Correct. Yeah.
And I'll even say was it Lenar's upstairs? You pass by a table and it has a small book. Little green book. Like probably the size of your palm. And it says on it
Gideon's. Oh.
Where's it at? I was just looking at it. Come on, give me that. It was a good name. How to count to 10 for orcs.
It's got a yellow bottom, a yellow top, and a yellow bottom. It says mathematics for orcs, and orcs are marked out as idiots or dummies.
Find another one called How to Defeat a Door.
That should be the most coveted book of them all.
Really? By Chetney?
Find another one called Warlock, Witches, and Wands.
Harry Potter.
Find another one called Samuel's Guide to 42.
Whatever you want it to be.
That's about all the books you find. Everybody else is holding on to their book. As Maya is peeking over their shoulders. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm reading. I just want to look. Ma'am, please step away. What's the name? Fine wine and history of life. Whatever do you want? Leave me alone.
I was told I could read all the books I could want here.
The ones that are available. I'm reading this one. She just pouts and walks away. Right. Okay.
Sounds about right.
And so Armin, the gentleman talking to you, goes, so
Yes.
if you're interested, he begins to write some information down. I can't just give them to you, but if you're willing to pay for the making of such, it would help investments. My part included for, future endeavors.
Sure.
This is a first for me. I'm a little nervous. Pay for the potion.
And what kind? How much do the reagents that you would have to put in this potion? How much would they cost?
They cost him nothing. He's getting from Candle. Shut up.
Oh well, now there's for his time is worth. I understand his time is worth something. He should have a slight markup.
It's not so much about the reagents. It's about my time and my effort.
Exactly.
But it's more or less. I give you a discount for actually using it too, because it's the first of its kind, and like you say,
Sure.
a prototype. I think you would enjoy it. And you're going to be doing things adventurous?
Most likely. I mean, we don't intend to, but it just seems to happen. So
Something that would put you in harm's way?
Yeah, something that would give a test to your potion, yes.
You can roll a persuasion.
All right.
Because he's thinking,
Well,
he's looking at you, and he's making notes. And he went from very jovial to very serious and fast talking.
Okay.
And it's something he's very, dedicated to, you know what I mean?
Sure. We found persuasion. Persuasion, no, good. That's a 0.
Yes.
9.
The man with no charisma is asking to make a charisma check.
Yes.
Better than me.
A big 9.
He slides over there. Come and see me
I
tomorrow.
should have given myself guidance. Didn't think about that. Oh, well, too late.
Give yourself guidance.
Yeah, I won't. You're all right. My luck, it'll be a 10.
11.
11. All right.
Works. You only needed a 10. He's a common person. He's not like, oh.
Yeah.
Like I said, come and see me tomorrow when you're available. He writes down his information. Everybody, give it to your guide. I'm assuming you're here on company visits?
Yeah. Yes.
Give it to your guide. They know where my shop is. And
All right.
they will bring you over. And I get up fairly early. I don't really drink. I have a potion for that.
This is already drunk.
Yeah.
Hangover cure. All right. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the morning.
Right.
All right.
So he reaches out a hand, shake yours. He shakes it really fast, and he's like, "Yes, much work to do." He's like, "Calm down. My name is Jacob."
Jacob. All right. Dr. Jacob, we will see you at your lab tomorrow.
Thank you. I'm Frederick. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Frederick, good luck. Keep an eye on Jacob.
Yeah.
Something tells me he's a handful.
And it's 10 o'clock.
It's 10:10.
Okay.
And there's
Adventure
no
20.
CR tonight, but
Good job, guys. You guys will get
Armin's
your.
gonna-
So if
Armin's
everybody,
going to grab a book and go upstairs.
so as you make your way upstairs, you find a room. Seemingly, they all have the signs on the front of them that says occupied or available.
Convenient.
Yes, they're organized.
Very organized.
And
I take it the
Armin
ladies
grabs
are
that
going to take
book
one
about
by
Ju-
themselves.
Yeah, I'm going to grab that book about giants and head up to a room and try to find one that's unoccupied.
Okay. So for everybody taking a long rest tonight, you will be level 6.
Oh, snap.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right.
All right, guys. I appreciate it. It was very interesting tonight. And hopefully my plan is to do the game on Tuesday if we
Yes.
get enough folks there.
I
And
wanna-
apparently we had 2 folks that signed in right, and I was afraid that was going to happen about 5 minutes after we signed off. So anyway.
Yeah, me and Ken signed in almost the same time.
And
Yeah,
it's like, where's everyone?
I
Fuck.
know it.
That's
Oh,
my
well.
Are you
timing.
still looking for more people for